Hi, Katherina. I'm Dr. B. I'm going to be doing an assessment of your hands and your wrists today, okay? Before we start out, is there anything currently bothering you right now?
This finger hurts just a little bit, but...
Okay. That sounds good. We'll just do an overall inspection. I will have you remove your ring for me. We start out just visually taking a look. And just looking for anything that's standing out to me, any bruising or swelling, redness, bumps. I do see you have nice nails. Are the nails natural or are they enhanced at all?
They're press-ons.
Press-ons, okay. Okay, a little bit of a freckle on the inside there, but nothing major. Take a look with my light. I see a little bit of freckling on the skin here. Have you had any major mole removals or freckle removals?
I have not.
Okay. And how often are you wearing sunscreen on the hands?
I actually never use sunscreen.
Okay.
On my hands.
Maybe something to consider. You are pretty fair and you are getting some freckling there, so definitely some reaction to the sun. You see a little tiny scar right there. You noticed that before?
I have. I think I got it when I was in an accident a couple of years ago.
Okay. And has that healed okay?
Yes.
Seems like it's looking good. All right, could you flip your hand over for me, please? Inside the hands are nice and moist. Okay, and this side. Thank you. And just relax. There we go, yes, more freckling, a little bit of discoloration there, so we definitely want to be wary of the sunscreen. Okay. I'm going to be touching your hands, and I just want to put a little pressure on them. I want to see if there's any pain or tenderness. So just tell me if anything hurts, okay? So just checking all the joints here. Any pain with this?
No.
Checking the wrist. Press on this big muscle here. Any discomfort?
No.
Good. Scalping the inside. Okay, relax that hand. I'm doing the same thing here. No tenderness with any of that?
No.
Okay, very good. I'm going to check the vein structure of your hands. So I've just got a bit of a blue light. I'm just making sure there's no issues that we can see with the light. Do you ever get numbness in your hands, tingling, anything like that?
I do when I raise my arms for a long time, like when I do arm circle workouts.
Okay, that's pretty normal. You're cutting off some circulation. Does it return to normal after a certain amount of time?
It does.
Okay, good. We'll check the cap refill just to make sure. What about in the winter time? Are you getting cold hands and feet?
Nothing drastic.
Okay, good. Everything looks fine there. Go and check that cap refill. I know you have the nails on, but they're clear, so good. Everything looks less than 2 seconds on this side. Same thing here. Nice and brisk. Very good. All right, I'm going to have you do some motions of the hands for me. I want to just see if everything's moving properly. So can you spread them as wide as you can? And go in for me. Make a fist. Wrist back, wrist forward. Wrist up, wrist down. Can you go side to side for me like that? Good. And on this side, side to side. Okay. Any pain with any of that?
No.
Okay. Can you put your hands up like this? I'm going to just do a bit of a test for strength, so don't let me pull you down. Don't let me push you up. Again, fingers out nice and wide. Keep them open for me. Good. Okay. And in a little ball, I want you to resist me and push against me. Okay. And same thing side to side. Just push against my hand. Good. And this side, nice and strong. Same thing here. Same thing here. All right, you can relax. Strength seemed good. 5 out of 5 in every aspect there. There was no shooting pains up with that?
No.
Okay. Can you hold your hands up like this for me, please, and try and touch the wrist? I'm just going to count to 10. Let me know if you feel any tingling here when I do this.
No, weirdly I feel it in my shoulder.
Okay, you can relax, but you didn't feel any tingling down the carpal tunnel or anything like that. All right, that's very good. Where in the shoulders was it bothering you? Just in the muscular, yeah. So just maybe need a little stretching there. Now that I know you're comfortable making every motion, I'm going to test the range of that motion. So again, I'm just going to hold this wrist here, and I want you to just go up as far as you can, okay, and down as far as you can, right? And same thing on the other side, up, good, and down, good, and the side to side for me, please, and the other side, okay, and same thing here, and down, good, up, down, and side to side for me, please. All right, full range of motion, so that's very good. Let me check to see if there's any swelling in the hands. That seems fine. I just want to check this inside muscle right here on the thumb. Okay. Your hands look really healthy so far.
Thank you.
And test for temperature, I did feel them, and they're cool and dry, and that's good. I'm going to get the exact temperature here. Okay. Seems pretty even, just get the fingertips. Up here. Good. Even temperature throughout. Let's take a little bit of a magnified look here, just at the skin itself. Again, just relax. I'm going to just take a second to do this. And the hair distribution is good. No wrinkling of the hands, no dryness. Check the skin turgor. Nice, snaps back, so you're nice and hydrated. And flip the hand for me, please. And that looks great. Check the other side. So again, just that little mole, I'm just looking at the borders of it. And it's pretty round and no major asymmetry, no, it's not raised at all. Color is consistent, so we'll just keep an eye on that. And good. Flip that over for me, please. Okay. Maybe one other little scar here. Is that from the same accident?
It was actually a cut when I was a kid.
Okay. Doesn't probably cause you any discomfort nowadays, does it?
No.
Okay.
But interestingly enough, I have a big scar right here.
Okay.
Do you see that?
I do. It's blending very nicely though. It's blending with the rest of the creases in the hand.
And right here?
And is that from the accident?
No, so this was when I was a kid. Accidental accident, but the scar goes all the way to here.
Mm-hmm.
So from here all the way to here.
I almost took the whole thumb off.
I know. I still remember it.
Lucky to have it. But that looks like it's healed up really nicely though. It's blending into the skin really well. Let's do a little bit of sensation on the hands. Make sure you're able to feel everything. I'm going to start with a just really light touch. I'm going to have you close your eyes and just say yes when you feel it, okay?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay, same thing on the other side.
Yes. 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 Yes.
And flip both hands for me, please.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Very good. I'm going to touch you on one side, the other, or both, and I just want you to say left, right, or both, okay?
Right. Right. Left. Both.
Good.
Both. Left. Right. Right. Both. Both.
Very good. So that's, you're able to distinguish side to side. I want to give you something a little cold to feel. And I just want you to tell me, does this feel cold on your hand?
It does.
Okay, and how about on this side?
Yes.
Does it feel the same side to side?
Yes.
Okay, can you flip your hands for me, please? Again, does that feel cold across the hands?
Yes, it does.
It feels cold all the way down into the fingers?
Yes.
And same side to side.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to hit this tuning fork. It's going to make a little buzz. I just want you to tell me if you feel the buzz.
I feel it.
Okay, do you feel it on this side?
Yes.
Test the fingers. Just let me know if you don't feel it in any of these fingers. It feels a vibration the whole way.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Vibration.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to have you tell me vibration or pressure just a couple of times. I'm going to hit this and it's going to buzz, or it's going to be more pressure like that. So do you feel the difference between this and this?
I do.
Okay, just tell me pressure or vibration.
Vibration. Pressure.
Good.
Vibration. 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 Pressure.
Excellent. No problems there whatsoever. Got a little bit of puff of air. I'm actually just going to shoot this right underneath the fingernails. What I'm looking for is any tingling or uncomfortable sensations. Any excessive tingling or discomfort?
No.
I'll do the same thing to this hand. Anything there?
No.
So probably not too much nerve damage on the nail beds there, which is great. I'm going to test for sharp or dull differentiation. So I'm going to poke you with an object that's a little bit sharp, like that, versus this nice soft dull. Do you feel the difference?
I do.
Okay, keep your eyes closed. Tell me sharp or dull.
Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Sharp.
Okay, and flip the hands for me, please.
Sharp. Dull. 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 Sharp.
Good.
Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Dull. Sharp.
Awesome. So you got all of those correct. Not worried about any sensory deficit in the hands. I am going to test your proprioception. So you see how this feels like down and this feels like up? Okay, if you close your eyes, I want you to tell me if you think it's going down or up.
Down. Down. Up. Down.
Okay, same thing on the other side.
Up. Up. Down. Down.
Okay, that's perfect. I want to just do the whole thing with your wrist as well. So I'm going to hold it right here. And again, this is up, this is down.
Down. Up. Down. Down.
Okay, very good.
Up. Down. Down. Up.
All right. Okay, so you're able to sense where you are in time and space. So that's good. Be able to know where your hands are. If you flip them for me, I'm going to be drawing something in your hand. It's going to be a number, and I just want you to tell me what number you're feeling, okay? I'll do that one again.
Is it 5?
It is, yeah. I wanted to try, I know your sensation's pretty good, so I wanted to try a tricky one. So do one more.
Oh,
It's a
0.
Yes,
0.
correct, yes. I do that all the time. And so on this side, I'm actually going to do a letter. So can you tell me what this letter is?
H.
Very good. And what about this letter?
S.
All right, so you're able to feel those just fine. That's wonderful. I'm going to be seeing if you can differentiate between 2 points or 1 point.
Okay.
You feel the difference there?
I do.
Okay, so keep your eyes closed. 2 points or 1 point?
2.
Good.
1. 2. 2. 1.
Very good.
2. 2.
Mm-hmm.
2. 1.
Mm.
1. 1. 2.
Okay, great. So you got majority of those as well, and that can be really tricky. I want you to show me how you'd use this item, just using your hands. You don't have to actually do anything. Very good. Can you try with the other hand? Okay. Which is your dominant hand? The right side? Okay. So I want you to keep your eyes closed. I'm going to give you an object to hold, and I want you to just tell me just what it feels like, okay? So what shape does this feel like?
It almost feels like a light pen.
Yes, okay. It's cylindrical, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so let me give you another shape. So just this part, what shape does that feel like?
Oval.
Yes, very good. I'm going to give you another object, and I want to see the strength in your hand. So go ahead and see if you can use that object. Okay, can you try it with the other hand? Do you have the strength in that hand? Okay, very good. Pretend you have a comb in your hand. I want you to tell me how you comb your hair. Okay, and how would you apply something to your face? Okay. So the function of the hands and the neurological connections of the hands are intact. I'm going to give you something to squeeze. Can you squeeze that for me and tell me if there's any pain in that wrist?
Not at all.
Okay, try the other side. Any pain?
Not at all.
Okay. All right, so let's just get some basic measurements of your hands as well. I'm just going to be getting from a few points and start out everything from that wrist bone here. What we're looking for is that the fingers have a pattern where they get smaller to larger, and your hands do look normal there. So go ahead and check the other side. Okay, can you flip your hands for me, please? Do the same thing from this side. Okay. You get around your wrists, so just stay right there. Okay, and on this side. Even, I'm going to go just around the hand here. Perfect, the palm. Okay, and you can relax both hands. Alright, I'm just going to double check that symmetry side to side. That looks great. Let's get wrist to wrist. Perfect. Just checking the tapering here. Okay. Can you spread your hands as wide as they can possibly go? Thank you. Just want to get the full palm here. I'm going to measure the gaps in between each finger. It's like similar flexibility. Maybe a little bit more on this hand. Okay. Lastly. There's a smidge more flexibility in this hand than that hand. That makes sense. Being right-handed, you're going to use that hand more for different tasks. You can definitely work on some of the flexibility in the left hand, but it's not a dangerous or I'm not worried about you tearing anything because it's not equivalent because the hands are a little different than, let's say, the hamstrings or something like that. I'm going to check the coordination of your hands. So can you do this with all your fingers? Back. Okay. And can you flip your hands over like that? Good. Can you touch my finger and then put it down? And with the other one, touch my finger and put it down. Okay, that's very good. I don't see any issues with that whatsoever. All right, so I just want to do one last thing. I'm going to put on some gloves for that. Me spraying, this is just water on the hand, but I'm just looking to see how the water reacts to the skin. Good, so it's absorbent but not excessively dry. It doesn't create a film on the skin. There's not anything coming off the skin. Wipe that up for you. All right, Katherina, well, I think your hands look like they're in great shape today. Everything looks super healthy, and I would just say come in about a year for another check.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.